Hi guys, welcome to YS Khong Driving, and we are smack in the middle of the Bangsa shopping complex, and this is the launch of the Ioniq 5, Hyundai's second electric car, and this Ioniq 5 is a crossover. So there are three variants, and the lowest is the light, which is 199,888. Then we have the plus, which is 229,888, and the max, which is 259,888. So the light and the plus are two-wheel drive, and by the way, they are rear-wheel drives, yeah. And the max is all-wheel drive, and so it's a dual motor system where one motor drives the rear wheels and one motor drives the front wheel. Right guys, this particular one that you see here is the Max, and this is the all-wheel drive version. Now this is the lowest version of them all, and if you want to tell the difference, look down there where the signal light is at the bottom, the one that looks like a fog light, that's actually the signal light, and that is because the light system is a bit different for the light. And whereas the plus, this is the plus, also two-wheel drive, but you can see those are the signal lights. Somebody has switched on the four-way flasher, but when it's signaling left or right turn, only one side will flash, and that's the same with this version of the Ioniq 5. So you can see the two higher versions do not have that signal light at the bottom. Alright, this is a launch video, so we just want to go over a few important things. Question is how much? Okay, we already told you how much, and we'll say it again. The how much is 199,888 for the light, which is at the far end. Then you have the 229,888 for the plus, which is here, also rear-wheel drive. And for the all-wheel drive version, which is called the Max, you have 259,888. That's how much. How far? Okay, the Max is the one that has the longest range. It has the 72.6 kilowatt hour battery, and the range is actually 430 in normal mode. But if you go to eco mode, it turns off the front motor and you get only rear wheel drive, and then in that case you can go 480 kilometers. Whereas the light and the plus have the 58 kilowatt battery, and that is good for 380 kilometers. Next question is how big are they? Okay, all the three vehicles are the same size, and in terms of length, it is 4635 mm, which means it's slightly shorter, about 2 inches shorter than a Honda Civic. And the width is 1890, which makes it actually quite wide, and the height is 1605. But what is fantastic about this vehicle is that the wheelbase is 3000 mm, which is 3 meters, and that's because the wheels are put at the extremes of the body. So you can see the front overhang is very, very little, and the back wheels are really at the back of the vehicle. So that gives you a lot of space. So if you ask me what is the actual size, I would say that it's a C segment in terms of overall size, but the interior space would be either D or E, because the way the wheels are put will give it a lot of space. The next thing you want to know is how long it will charge. Okay, there are a few types of chargers that you can use for this vehicle, including the 800 volt charging and 400 volt charging. And on a 50 kilowatt DC charger, you can get from 10% power to 80% power in 47 minutes. And this is the home charger, which will be packaged with the car. It costs about 6,000 ringgit, inclusive of installation, and this will give you 0 to 100% charge in 6.1 hours, which is actually quite impressive. So you just have to charge it for 6.1 hours and you will have full charge. So this is a wall charger that you want to have in your house, because if you use just the emergency charger they provide with the car, it will take you about 30 hours. Okay, there are a lot of people surrounding the car, so we won't be able to see very much, but this is what the rear end of the car looks like. It's actually quite attractive looking. You can see this is the digital age, and you have a lot of LED lights all over the place. Yes, you can see this is the Ioniq 5 and it looks really good. Okay, in the tradition of SUV, you can see that the seats can fold and split and all, and there is Hazri having a good time.
Ini chill mode masa kita tengah charging.
Hi Hazri.
Hi, I'm in the chill mode.
Oh, he's in the chill mode. What's the chill mode?
The seat turns into something like this while we wait for the car to be charged.
Oh, all right. So he's chilling.
I don't have to go to Thailand anymore.
Is it massaging?
No, unfortunately no.
Okay, there's no massager, but that's Hazri. And you can see the interior is a very, very light color. Okay, I'm not so sure whether this will go well with Malaysian users because we tend to be very messy. And look at the electronics there, because it's an electric car, so you have a lot of screens there. Now we will not be doing a lot of coverage on this, but just a quick look and you can see that yes, it is totally different. This is the new age, the new car. Okay, so this is the lower spec, this is the light, and then this is the max. So from the low spec to the high spec, the cars basically look the same, but there are some spec differences, and that is what explains the 60,000 ringgit price difference. Okay guys, that's all for this walk around for the Ioniq 5. And anyway, if you need to buy the car, you can book it through us. Just come to shop.yskhongdriving.com or send me a WhatsApp to 016-335-0609. And what we'll do is we'll try to get the car for test as quickly as possible, and then we'll go through more details. Thanks very much for watching, and till we meet again, bye bye.